friends, it's Sonia of Junk Monkey Paint Company, and welcome back to the vlog. I gotta tell you, it was so nice to sit around a campfire with friends and watch fireworks. Have you done that lately? You guys know we've been busy traveling back approximately 3 hours south to do the little clean out of our shop, the big clean out of our little shop, I should say, as we expand operations online. One of the big questions I've been getting is, Sonia, what are you gonna do with all the stuff that was in your shop? Like all the stuff that you've collected, where are you putting it? All those big pieces of furniture, little pieces of decor that you flipped. So I thought I would show you. This was a dresser. I have a video on here. I showed you guys how I applied paper and darkened the edges, and my tutorial, my steps I do to do that. It was like a beautiful black dresser, and it had 3 drawers that have this pretty paper right here on it. I love it. I might end up keeping it, don't tell Matt. And then I have this one right here that I've kept in my store. This table here was used as a computer desk, so it's pretty beat up, and we've had it for a while. So what I'm gonna do now is just put some fresh tops on this, because these two I'm gonna move over next door to the consignment store to sell. So I wanna get this one into tip-top shape, and this one here as well. And to fix this top up, what I'm gonna do is, I already started the process. I'm going to take a coarse grit sand pad, and I'm going to move in the same directions as my paintbrush strokes. I'm going to sand down the top, and then I'm just going to go over the top with a nice coat, again, of black velvet. Part of me is like, I can mix a little bit of the candy bar brown and the black together to do a dark weathered top, or I could just do plain black. Let's see what we turn it into. Doorknob to put on to freshen up the space, because the one we currently have on here is just, she ain't working well. So we're going to change that out. Always leave the space better than what you found it, right? And one of the things we have to do, oh look, you can tell we haven't been in here much. There's a cobweb, spider web. All right, so this is a door that we painted together. I did a super distressed door. I painted it live. I'm sure you'll find it somewhere, whether it's on Facebook or on YouTube. And we did this Junk Monkey door together. I love it, but we are going to have to paint over it. So I'll probably just paint over it a neutral color. When somebody comes back into this spot, moves into this spot, they'll feel like they have all fresh colors to work with. But I will miss the door. Can we take a moment for the beautiful door? Brush strokes going on. Bye-bye, beautiful Harry Potter style walls. I will miss you. One of the things that we did last year, when I thought I was moving last year, is this lamp stand right here. This, what would you call it, lamp stand? Lamp? Just lamp, this metal lamp. Used to be a color called Be My Honey that I painted it with, and then last summer we flipped it to black velvet. We did not even seal it or anything, and it looks spectacular. So I'm glad we got that knocked out. One less thing that we have to do. All right, so I did some brown and black on here. Now what we're gonna do is just let this dry. It is hot, hot, hot out here today, so I had to get the paint on as fast as possible, and it's drying. It's done in a weathered style, so let's let this dry, then we sand, and then we seal. This is a cute little shelf that I've been storing stuff on. Now I'm ready to sell it. It was green, painted it and distressed it. Black velvet, again, just doing some touch-ups. Mr. Rooster, you're looking just A-okay, though. So we are gonna leave you in place. All right, so Matt just helped me blow the tire up here. Actually, you blew 2 of them up, didn't you? Yeah, it's been sitting, so we had to like raise the air cushion here as we get into these bigger pieces. So we're gonna pull that one over. Our table is looking awesome. It's just drying out here. So we're gonna let that do its thing. Doorknob update. The doorknob was off. There was much, what should I say, weeping and gnashing of teeth. Turns out there's a reason why this doorknob has always been wonky. It's because it was put on wrong to begin with. And there are holes inside of here that would mean putting in the new doorknob would mean putting in a new door. And we ain't doing that today. She's ready. She's ready. She's ready, Dolly. Dolly, I'm ready for my Dolly. We're going to Dollyland. If you are in Ligonier or you want to come out this way, guys, oh my gosh, come spend the day. And if you're a junker, a picker, a thrifter, you just love to look through other people's treasures, then this is the place for you. And it just goes on all the way, like way back there. This is Sunday. We're here behind the scenes today. This is what you do, right? When you're a business owner, you do this stuff when you can. So the doors are shut today. I know that Mary and her husband are working on the other side, working on a display setup. She has it beautifully curated in here. Look at all that stuff. Like, there is stuff for everyone. Oh my gosh, somebody actually cross-stitched those? Nuts. Are you kidding me? Do you know? Anybody out there who does cross stitch, do you know how much work goes into this? I do a little cross stitching myself behind the scenes. Holy smokes. Wow. Wow. See, every time I come in here, I always find different stuff, different cool things. Love this piece right here. Oh, she's got the fan on. It feels nice and cool. Very nice. I do like this. This is cool. How much is this? This one is an oil. It's an original oil painting. Look at that. Isn't that nice for fall? All right, so you're gonna see my treasures that I've done, worked in here. And if you're somebody who paints, oh, I love that one, look at that. That's cool, look at the shabby flowers. I can appreciate that, somebody's art. But what was I saying? Okay, I got distracted by this. Matt, did you see this? Did you see this? Holy smokes. I think Matt might have left me. Look at this space. Wow, that one is just stunning, pure eye candy. If you had this, look, somebody's already got it because it's marked sold. But yeah, if you saw this, worked out for you and your budget, and you brought it home, where would you put it? Where would you put it? Oh my gosh. We have a piece at home that's kind of similar to this. I got it when I was out and I got a table set at somebody's house, and this girl was like, I've got a couple more pieces. If you don't take them, I'm just going to burn them. And I got a really good deal on what looks like the bottom half of this. It had like a break into it. We got it appraised and it's like high value, but because of the break, it devalues it. And somebody at some point had also stained it, which is totally okay. I don't think I'm going to paint it. I kind of debate it, but I do like just how old and distressed it looks. I'll have to show you guys sometime in the vlog if you haven't seen it before. So back here is where she, let's see here, where is this trunk? Oh, look at that big painting. Take up lots of wall space there. Let's see here. I'm looking, that's a trunk, but that's not the one. I did this love sign in here. That's one of my pieces, and my bird right there. Yeah, I started to say that I put my stuff over here. You guys might recognize these pieces that I've done. And every month, Mary sends me a check. It's a beautiful thing, right? She mans the shop. She sells my pieces. People come in, find them, and it's awesome. I get to paint, be creative, do what I love, and she loves curating a beautiful shop. It works out quite well. So, where is it to? Oh, it's this guy right here. This is the big trunk that we got at auction. And what I did not realize is that it actually opens up. So all along I was displaying it. I put it in my shop pretty much right before we had to close down with all the, everything going on in the world right now. But I always left it this way on my shop floor, and thinking that somebody would use it for a coffee table, which you could, but I didn't realize until I moved it over here that it's much like this piece right here. Like, do you see how it's not called a trunk, what's it called? Maybe a travel trunk? Basically, vintage trunk, okay. So it does open up, and when you open this big thing up, like I call it like when you have Barbie doll houses and you open them up and the Barbie doll has the house inside. Yeah, that is like that. It just opens up, and then it has drawers on it. Like this inside that you pull out. It's so cool. And it's all there. Can you imagine traveling with these pieces? How heavy, how crazy it would be. Oh my gosh, how many toes were stubbed on these pieces? That's actually my family piece right there that I did, and this piece. So yeah, they're throughout here everywhere. Oh, I love those big frames. Look at those frames. We just took what felt like the heaviest piece ever made in the history of humanity out of this corner. Looks good, Carrie. Looks good. All right, we gotta do a little fix on this. because it swivels. And then we'll bring that next door. One of the old pieces that was here, it was actually just a very old box. And this was stuck into it today when I went back into it. Didn't even see it the first time. It is, does anybody recognize what it would be? It's an old clip-in earring. So if you didn't have your ears pierced, right, you put this on, you turn this little back right here, and it comes together. I remember wearing these. I would put my grandmother's on when I was a little girl, and I really wanted my ears pierced, but I didn't have my ears pierced, and so I would play with her earrings like this. But there's only one, and it's a bucket. So I don't know what that's about. Somebody had bucket earrings way back when. Anybody out there ever wear a pair of earrings like this? Well, it is time to get on the road again with all of our junk, the stuff that I'm going to keep to bring it north with me. Matt forgot his sunglasses, so he had to run back into the shop. And we'll make the couple-hour commute back home again. So, bit by bit, the past is being erased with a fresh new coat of paint. You know what? That's what I love about paint, though. Not that I'm sad to cover up the walls, but I'm happy with the power of paint because it is amazing that we can put some fresh paint on the wall. You know, somebody can come in and envision that space for them to use, right? It's like furniture. Fresh coat of paint does wonders. Did you find them?
I did.
Awesome.
Now I won't be blind driving.
Yeah, it's a beautiful sunny evening.
We're going to drive west.
Off into the sunshine.
Yeah, we're driving west. Oops, sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry again.
I don't think he really is. All right, guys. I will see you guys again tomorrow. Take care. Bye.